Hey there, YouTubers. Forgive the background plane noise. I live near a small airport. So today I'm going to talk about balancing your hives. So I just cracked open this colony, and it made it through winter. We're still into March. I'm in East Tennessee, so this is not uncommon to have a cluster this size. But over here, I've got a colony that's really rocking and rolling. And I'll show you, I've got bees above, below. She's packed full. She actually needs room. So I'm going to give her a little bit of room today. But before I do, I thought I'd show you guys how to balance a hive. You'll need 3 items. You'll need a hive tool, preferably a hook, smoker, and a bee brush, like this guy right there. So what we want to do, and I'll show you before I get started, I'll show you that these girls, they're in the top, but there's not that much going on down below, as in nothing going on down below. There's some of my dry feed left over from the winter. We can get rid of that. Anyway, we want these girls to advance a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to steal some frames. And before you do anything, you want to make sure your colony is healthy. Got a queen and all that. So you want to do a quick inspection. Make sure I'm in frame here. So we got pollen and nectar on that frame. This should be the edge of the brood. And our next frame should have brood on it. And we do. We've got brood. So we want to inspect the brood. That's not, from the outset, that's not very good brood pattern, because we've had some cold nights and we've had some losses. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to try to hopefully get in there. What I want to see is in these empty cells if I've got larvae, and I do. She's gone and backfilled everything. That looks really good. So that is not a problem, as long as she's gone back and backfilled, and she has on both sides. Let's see if we can find the queen. And there's our queen right there. She's just got a little bit of a mark left on her, but she's good size. We're going to put this frame back very gently. And what I want to do is I want to make sure 2 things. She has an empty frame to lay, and we're going to give them a boost. Now the boost we're going to steal from the other hive. This is where your bee brush comes in, and your smoker. So what we're looking for, sorry, my tripod got hung up. So what we're looking for, we'll smoke them a little bit so we can kind of peek down and see what we got brood wise. What we're looking for is cat brood, and only cat brood. We don't want a bunch of eggs. Why? Because That's a lot of work for the bees. Takes resources to raise the young. Once they're capped, it no longer requires resources out of the hive other than heat. And I'm just peeking underneath for swarm cells as well as for capped brood, and it looks like this guy right here has got capped brood. Now I'm going to pull this up straight out of the middle. I'm not going the side, but I'm going to do it real slow. As you do it slow, keep from rolling the queen. Queen will get out of the way. She's pretty durable, but if you get real aggressive, bad things can happen. All right. So see, we got all these bees. Well, we don't want to transfer the bees. We just want to transfer the young, the larvae, excuse me. So, two methods. One is to shake, and you can shake in front of the hive, or you can shake onto the hive. Now, shaking onto the hive, if you got your queen by accident over here, is a little safer, but the bees tend to get a little more agitated, like so. So I prefer to start with a shake because invariably brushing always kills some bees. So I'll take my brush and kind of in a whisking manner. So there's one frame. And this was our frame with our queen on her. So we're going to put this frame right in the center. I'll put this one back. And I tell you what, I'm going to I think I'm going to take a second frame and boost them with two frames. Now this frame has got some drone larvae on it. Now the drone larva is going to be a liability for the colony, not an asset. So I want to destroy that drone larva. But while I'm doing it, I'm going to use that as a way to inspect for varroa. So what I'm looking for is varroa mites. So since these are going to be culled anyway, I might as well get some useful information out of it. So alright, so I'm going to put this one in there as well. Once again, we got to worry about our queen, where she's running around. So we want to be careful. Pull this frame out. And basically what I want to do is get a frame that I can put back replace the two. But I want bees on empty frames. And this is 3. Alright, that colony's done. Now, the big drawback of this, now I did inspections with the state inspector about 2 weeks ago. The big drawback to doing any of this is you want to make sure that your hives are clean or free of disease before you do this, because otherwise you're going to be spreading disease from one colony to another. Anyway, this colony will build up faster and produce honey, much more so than just leaving them separate. Doing this one little thing, just moving a few frames over, collectively will give you more honey results. The colony is going to build up stronger, quicker, and really take off. They just need that little bit of boost sometimes when they're small like that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll keep doing videos.